On the ground, Torkelson. A flip to the pitcher covering. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
The shortstop, Jose Caballero.
And next for New York, Jose Caballero. In the air, center field. Brings it in, and there's two down.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, number 22, Ben.
At the plate, Ben Rice. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that is that. Offense held in check there. We played two full. Yankees won, and the Tigers nothing. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. Colton Keith up now for the Tigers. Max Fried will go to work. And that one clips the corner.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And that's it for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Caught him looking for the K.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Zach.
And next in for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. Swings through that one for strike one. This one popped up. Caballero moving under it. Two away now.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Gleyber Torres, the next to hit. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Check swing. He went. That's strike two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Now at 0-2 from Fried. And they'll do it again.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Stays alive. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Tigers are shut down there. They're down 1-0.
What?
Back for more from the Bronx. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Fouled off. He was late. Deal one. That one blasted deep to right. Back there. Out of here. He shoots one out to right. And they can run. It's 2-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
There's Ryan McMahon now.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. That's in there. Going one.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Foul ball. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in Game 3 of the ALCS. And that one hammered and foul ball. The 0-2.
What?
Ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone.
Ganha, Yankees batidor ng Tarabiasi.
And they boost their lead. That's their fourth home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher
Três home runs em 5 minutos.
but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Here comes Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Bom.
This one in the air right field.
Vamos.
Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Up next for the Yankees.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that.
Denton.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Here's Stanton now. He's 0 for 1.
Arriba.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the last half of the third. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Gone into Monument Park.
What the fuck, dude?
Amongst the legends.
Good.
Carlos Stanton goes deep.
Nunca vi en Dallas no home run de un juego, så.
And they add on. It's 6-0.
Austin Wells, Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, tanto umas, igual mi caballero.
Barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Here's AJ Hinch heading towards the mound.
I'm your pitcher, bro.
We're going to see a pitching change right here.
Pure run ante vota
Is done. And the home
Via di
run
home run.
really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher for the Tigers, Tyler Montero.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ito
stepping
man
in
yung
now
home
for
run
the
derby gabo.
Yankees. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the hits just keep on coming.
Up next for the Yankees, the left
Bellinger
fielder,
up to
Cody.
hit.
Home run. Yankees. Stanton. Jesslyn. Else. McMahon. Bet 2. Quem dar home run. Grisham. Dar 1. Stanton dar 1. Welsh. McMahon. Wait to man. Ball, okay. Ball. Queria tudo.
Chisholm gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Wow.
He swings and crushes one. Deep
This
on
one.
its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a
Sí,
belly
5 home
ball.
run.
Cody Bellinger blasts one out.
Di stadi home run derby gabo.
Loading here, their 5th homer of the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 8-0.
No, Boone, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.